Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back, Marriage, Money, and Mindset. We're your host. I'm Jared.
And I'm Alexis.
And we are back, episode 18. We are here today doing another episode for y'all. Hey, before we kick it off, I want to say appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming back to our returning subscribers. We also want to give a shout out to our new subscribers. We're creeping up there, y'all. We got, what we had, like 230, 240, give or take. 230 something, 240 something subscribers. We appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all to our new subscribers. Thank y'all to the subscribers that's returning. We got a few other announcements. We wanted to thank y'all for watching the last episode that we did, episode 17, which we shot in Atlanta, Georgia with the Sunnies, Chris and Mauricio. That episode was on dealing with conflicts in a marriage. We gave some real good content, or they gave some real good content in regards to,
dealing with conflict in your marriage.
Yeah, dealing with conflict in your marriage. Touched on their book, Flying High in Your Marriage. Also shouted out some of the events that's coming up. Don't know if there's still availability for those, but of course y'all could check on the marriageescapes.com. They do have a trip coming up this coming February in 2024. For their next marriage escape, which is going to be in Montego Bay, Jamaica, and we will be there. So thank y'all again, the Sunnies. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the video and the hospitality. We appreciate y'all. Anything else you want to shout out? Well, it is Christmas Day, so hey, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, hope y'all having a good Christmas day. You know what I'm saying? We got some gifts for y'all, matter of fact, today. That's what we're going to do. We got at least 12 gifts to give y'all. Maybe even a bonus gift. You never know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're going to, this is our gift to y'all today. So, which is episode 18. Episode 18. What's the name of this episode, by the way?
So today's episode, we're going to be talking about New Year's resolutions, leveling up in your marriage, your mindset, and your money in 2024.
Right. That's right. Yeah, guys. So, this channel is called Marriage, Money, and Mindset. So instead of doing the generic, New Year's resolutions, what most people advice would be, we wanted to keep it to our channel, right? We wanted to give you guys, resolutions for 2024 pertaining to marriage, money, and finance. If you're married, or even if you're not married, if you're dating, so married and dating, your money, everybody dealing with money.
Everybody.
And mindset, right? So that's what we're going to draw for y'all today. So we want to execute on giving y'all at least 12 solid goals that you should focus on, okay? So we have 3 topics, marriage, money, mindset. So we're going to divide them equally between all 3 topics. So giving you 4 tips per topic. That's what we want to get, 4 gifts per topic.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to wrap these gifts for y'all, right? So let's kick it off. We're going to go dive in, guys, straight to the marriage goals, marriage tips for 2024. So let's start off with the first gift. The first gift / goal for 2024 pertaining to marriage is communication. I don't know how many times we didn't touch on communication. Several times on communication. Even with the video last week with the Sunnies, communication. Communication was one of the highlight words that we continuously used within that video and just within our channel. So communication, guys, right? Foster open and honest communication to strengthen the connection and understanding between partners, right? So look, talk, right? Make that a goal for 2024. Even if y'all already talk more. And talk, when I say talk, don't just talk about BS, right? Talk about worthwhile goals, dreams you have, ambitions you have, things that y'all want to accomplish together, and write it out even, right? Like communicate it and make it tangible. Put it on a piece of paper, right? That way y'all have something that y'all can go back to and reflect on within y'all's relationship. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah.
What would you have to say about communication?
As far as improving your communication, you want to have regular check-ins. So set aside some undivided time, actively listen and offer solutions, and remember to keep a calm tone. So some ways that you can check in, or some examples of check-ins, is how is your day going? Is there anything on your mind that you'd like to discuss? What can I do to support you right now? And how are you feeling about our relationship lately?
There you go. Yeah. Those are just a few examples, right, of how y'all can communicate.
Yeah, just
You know
see
what I'm
how your
saying?
spouse is feeling in general, like individually, and then as a couple, how are they feeling about their relationship, the marriage, and what improvements can be made?
There you go, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed y'all first gift. All right, so gift number 2 pertaining to marriage for goals of 2024, quality time. We talked about quality time when we touched on, I believe it was the 5 love languages. That's actually a love language, right? Spending quality time. Right. So for 2024, guys, prioritize spending quality time together to nurture the emotional bonds and create lasting memories, right? So obviously, quality time is essential in any relationship. You got to have some type of time where y'all, can both agree to give to each other, throughout each day. You know what I'm saying? Preferably each day. Now, I understand some people, work schedules may conflict in there, but, at least attempt to do it daily. Like I know with us, we both hustle, we both work, we both grind, we both get it. But we also make sure there's still some time allocated for each day where we get to spend quality time. When I say quality time, I'm not referring to we sit in front of a television. That's not quality time. I'm talking about back to kind of communicating, or whether it's like, we play games, we have game nights. We like some kids, man, sometimes. We bought Battleship recently. Yeah. That's a game we play, like some big kids in here, right? But it's fun, right? It's quality time, just to give y'all an example. Right. You got anything else you want to say on that?
Date nights.
There you go, date nights, right?
So having regular date nights. So if if the day that you guys have available is Mondays, set aside every Monday, like we do.
Oh, Mimosa Mondays.
Mimosa Mondays.
Talk about
every Monday.
Yeah. Kind of just turned into a trend.
Yeah, we've made it our tradition. Monday mornings. It doesn't matter who's cooking, one of us, both of us. But we're spending that quality time. We have some great brunch, breakfast.
That's right. Somebody gonna have
that we hook up. Even if we don't cook it, we made, because last week we went out and had Mimosa Monday.
Yeah. We went to, Toasty-O? No, not Toasty-O, another Broken Egg. But yeah, guys, that's the point, right? So spend some quality time with your significant other. Make sure you allocate time, right? Okay, let's keep unwrapping y'all's gifts for y'all, right? So gift number 3, we got shared goals, right? Shared goals, okay? So identify and work towards shared goals, whether they are related to career, family, or personal development, okay? So let's talk about it, right? So, of course, goals is something that we definitely focus on.
Heavily.
Yeah, every single year. Like, it's not even about a resolution for us. It's just on the consist. Yeah, it's a never-ending journey, right? Goals, being goal-oriented to us is a glue. Part of the glue to our relationship. Having no goals, we have no vision, no nothing to go work toward.
Right.
So obviously, and not just financial, right? I mean, obviously financial goals, but physical health goals, mental goals, relationship goals, all goals, guys. Health and fitness. I already said fitness, but health. Think about it, right? All goals, where you want to be in life, right? Think about all of that.
Right.
Write them out and execute, and then do it as a unit, right? If you're married, guys, do them together. You're supposed to. That's part of being married, right?
Right. And I was gonna add to that. Whenever because we're so goal oriented, it cuts down on the BS.
There you go. Definitely does.
Like it just shortens that time for being able to complain about any petty things.
Right. Yeah. I mean, when you're working towards
do a lot of that.
No, when you're working towards goals, little bumps in the road is nothing to harp on. We keep it moving, man. We ain't got time to, sit up here like some couples. They harp on things that are really irrelevant in a relationship, in my opinion.
They give that too much energy instead of putting the energy toward something productive. Like
exactly. Try it. Just try it. Try having set goals and watch. It should basically turn down the volume on irrelevant things that come across in relationships. That's at least been our experience. I can't say the same for everybody, but I think it will be.
Right.
So, okay, so that was your third gift pertaining to marriage. We got one more gift for y'all pertaining to marriage, and this is a big one for me, and I'm going to go hard on this one. So, continuous growth, right? So encourage personal and relational growth, embracing change and learning together. All right. I'm going in on this one, right?
Here we go.
Now, this is mainly to y'all out there dating. All right, check it out. Look, we dated before we got married, obviously. We dated for literally, let's see, hold
10
on.
months.
Okay, so yeah, I know the date. Let me tell the story. 10 months, all right? So we met in February. By December, I was proposing, guys, okay? But I was intentional about marrying her.
About dating, period.
Dating, period, but marrying her, right? So during the dating phase, I'm asking the questions that I want to know are deal breakers for me. If I want to pursue marriage with her, you got to get that out the way as soon as possible, guys. I'm going to tell you why you want to do that. Because listen to me. Unless you're an individual that just want to kick it, chill, do you. I'm not talking to you. But I'm talking to the ones out there that have been dating. Y'all not asking the serious questions. Y'all not asking the questions that are deal breakers, right? Understand that you are wasting time by not asking these questions. We're not living forever. We're here for a finite time on this planet. Don't waste the time that you're here, right?
Right.
Being married, for me, I'm going to speak for myself. It's been one of the best things I've done. I'm going to tell you why. Because, look at her. I'm going to tell you why. For me, like just kicking it, just chilling with people, that women I've dated in the past, that never worked. That never worked. I never got ahead. I never got further than just chilling with them, right? Just like we only can go so far. Back to what I said before on this channel.
You and I'm doing me.
Yeah, you can only grow so far, right? Before you just cut it off to where you're just growing by yourself.
Right.
Because you're not committed enough to grow with that individual. Y'all can't combine y'all's assets yet because y'all not fully committed, right? So look, I'm gonna say all that to say this. If y'all out there dating, look, if y'all been dating and y'all haven't asked the serious questions yet, man, ask the serious questions, okay? Ask the serious questions and formulate a plan of where y'all going in life. Have some direction. Where y'all going? Right. Because here's the thing, had I been wasting time, we're coming up on 6 years of marriage, right? 7 years total, okay? So I didn't wait long. We got married a year after we met to the day. The growth that we've had from that day we met to where we are is exponential to where I could have done by myself. And I was doing damn good by myself. Yeah. But together, I couldn't have done what we've done by myself. Just being honest, guys. So look, I'm going to tell y'all like this, man. Focus on growth this year. Stop being stagnant. Don't be stagnant for 24. Have a direction of where y'all going in y'all life, man. Because if you procrastinate again this year, guess what? Another year is going by where you have zero growth. Yeah. Within y'all's unity.
And really, you're not only wasting your time, but that other person, I mean, there's somebody could be out there too. So you're holding them back. Don't
hold them back, because that's kind of selfish, right? Yeah. So look, man, I'm just saying that to say, look, we promote marriage, man, real talk. You know what I'm saying? So look, if y'all dating out there, focus on that, man. Have a direction.
Well, date with intention. You shouldn't really, in my opinion, you shouldn't be dating anybody who you don't intend or who you can't see marrying. So like he was saying, asking those difficult questions up front, that kind of knocks out the nonsense. Like, okay, this person isn't really for me, so I don't need to spend another 3 or 4 years with them in my life. Like that's...
Man, look, I've done that all the time, energy, money invested in those past relationships. I've learned from it. That's about the only wisdom I've taken out of those past relationships. Everything else invested in that relationship is gone, right? So think about it from that perspective. You know what I'm saying? All the time, energy, and then really the time, man. I ain't gonna have too much more on this gift. Y'all probably don't like this gift, but I don't care. So sometimes you get gifts you don't like on Christmas. So this may be one of them for you. So it is what it is. But again, guys, look, focus on being married. And if y'all already married, do these things, continue to grow, right?
Exactly.
Encourage personal and relational growth, embrace change, and learn together. So let's keep it moving. That's all the marriage goals for 2024.
Yeah.
So now we're going to touch on this money, right?
All right.
Gift number 5. Let's talk about it, right? Gift number 5 pertaining to money goals. is going to be financial literacy, right?
So explore resources together, such as books, podcasts, online courses. This shared learning experience can deepen your understanding of financial matters.
There you go. Yeah. So increase understanding of personal finance to make informed and strategic money decisions. So financial literacy, like that's literally the foundation.
Yeah. This was our foundation.
There you go. The foundation to your financial freedom is your financial literacy. You have to understand the lingo, the nomenclature of finance before you can even get into wanting to invest, wanting to, invest in real estate, stocks, crypto, whatever your, cup of tea is, right? Or your own business. You got to have the lingo down. You got to understand money. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand the lingo of money to understand money, right? So, and that's a continuous thing, right? Like I said, we're going to do more of it in 2024. It's never going to stop. Like people say resolutions, they say resets. Nah, man, this is just the next chapter.
Right.
This is just the next chapter. The book never closed. We never started it. We never closed or opened up a brand new book. This is a new chapter. I can't talk. Yeah. Right. So that's gift number 5 for y'all, right? Which was the first gift in Money Goals. So second goal in Money Goals, gift number 6 is budgeting, right? Okay, guys, so you want to create and stick to a realistic budget to manage and hold on, let me finish reading it first and then we can pause. Okay. Create and stick to a realistic budget to manage income and expenses effectively. Now pause. Now go.
What I was going to say is you guys need to go back to episode 3, managing finances in a marriage. So we talked about budgeting in episode 3. If y'all want to go back and watch that.
Yeah, we did. That's why you paused me, dog.
Yeah.
See? I'm gonna let her live on that one. But yeah, guys, so budgeting, right? We literally broke that whole episode down. I don't want to go too deep into it.
Right. It was basically like the allocation. So how much you should be allocating in each area of your finances. Yeah, definitely. And if investing isn't part of your budget, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. You're supposed to have investing. That's actually number 1 for us, right? That's your priority when you budget. It should be at least your priority category. At least it is for us, right? All right, so gift number 3 pertaining to money goals for 2024. Gift number 7 is investment. I'm sorry. Before we open y'all next gift, she got one more thing on budgeting. Continue. Yeah. So you want to regularly review and adjust as needed, involving both partners in the decision-making process.
Right on. Are we done?
Yes.
Now we done. All right, so look, number 7. Gift number 3 in Money Goals. Let's talk about it. Investment portfolio. Okay. Build and diversify an investment portfolio aligned with your long-term financial objectives. Right. All right. So let's say, guys, y'all don't have an investment portfolio just yet. That's not a problem.
Right.
Okay. So look, we coming up on a new year. It may be time to do it. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with y'all real fast. 2024. I think it's about to be a pretty decent year in gains. I'm going to tell you why. Okay, so the feds, right? The Fed fund rate currently is at 5.5%, I believe, 5.5%. It's been being raised up since, I think, 2022, the beginning of 2022, if I'm not mistaken. They rose it from basically 0 to 5.5, which is 550 basis points, right? So this past meeting, they just announced that they're going to be potentially cutting back the Fed fund rate, which is quantitative easing, right? So in layman's terms, what that means is since inflation is starting to cool down, prices are continuing to come down, but also money's going to get cheaper, right? This is going to be better for businesses that operate with credit, right? Not just income, but credit. Mortgage rates are going to come back down. I think they're hovering anywhere between 7 and 8% right now. You're going to start seeing that being corrected. Right. So the real estate market is going to start booming again. By the way, we're going to be talking about real estate on our next coming episodes, just FYI. But anyway, I say all that to say 2024, I haven't even touched on crypto yet. I'm going to just touch on it real quick. There's a spot Bitcoin ETF coming out. Okay, do your research on that. This is not the episode to talk about it, but just do your research. Google spot Bitcoin ETF and probably throw in BlackRock as well when you Google that. You're going to see what I'm talking about. But you definitely want to start an investment portfolio. Get some exposure to crypto,
Right.
preferably Bitcoin. There's cryptocurrency, but then there's Bitcoin.
Yeah.
We invest in Bitcoin. Got a little bit of Ethereum, but Bitcoin. That's our top position within the cryptocurrency market, okay?
Right.
Guys, if y'all do not touch these two or invest in the stock market and Bitcoin,
You're going to miss out.
start a position this year.
You're going to miss a lot of gains.
Listen to me. This is going to be an opportunity that probably won't happen in your lifetime again. Especially, I'm preferably talking about Bitcoin. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of institutional money about to come into Bitcoin. Just be ready for that. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Okay. So yeah, start an investment portfolio, guys. Start a Roth IRA. Mm-hmm. If you didn't do that yet, do that. By the way, you still can invest in a Roth IRA for 2023.
Yes.
The annual allocation for 2023, if you're under 50, is $6,500 per individual. Mm-hmm. If you're over 50, $7,000. No, $7,500.
75, yeah.
$7,500. So for your old folks, your people that's over 50, my bad. For you people your older people that are 50 and older, hey, $7,500. If you can get your hand on $7,500 before April, I believe, of 2023. No, I'm sorry, 2024. Mm-hmm. Tax day, which is April what?
15th.
Yep, April 15th. Check you out, Hirsch. April 15th of 2024. Get your hand on $7,500 or $6,500. You can still invest in your Roth IRA for 2023. All right, let's keep it moving. One more gift for y'all in the money goals for 2024 is regular financial check-ins. So hit them with that.
Okay, so you want to meet daily or weekly to review your finances, track progress toward goals, and adjust as needed.
Exactly, right? So just basically managing your, financial goals. Like,
right. Every day you're spending. So you need to be checking in with your business partner, your spouse.
There you go.
Every day.
Yeah.
If every day is excessive for you, that's why I put in weekly. We do it every day. Because you need to be on top of what's going on every day. You need to be on the same page.
And making adjustments. Like we just made some adjustments for 2024, right?
Right.
So that's part of the game. Sometimes you got to call an audible, right? Just like football, right? You look at the field, you're like, hold up. So I'm looking a little right, I'm going to have to call audible on the play, right? So, sometimes that comes into play. But yeah, so now let's touch on mindset, right? We're coming up on the last 4 gifts for y'all, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is going to be gift number 9, mindset, positive thinking. So positive thinking for 2024, guys. Cultivate a positive mindset to approach challenges with optimism and resilience. Also embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. When you make it out of a challenge, be glad it happened because it just made you better, right? Mm-hmm. And the pressure of stress, let me talk about that. Because sometimes people let these challenges stress them out. Mm-hmm. So look at pressure like it's going to make you stronger or weaker as a person, right? Just like it can make diamonds or bust pipes. I think Sonny used that as an analogy last week on our last week's episode. I liked it. I liked it so much I used it again. But anyway, guys, positive thinking. Be optimistic about whatever it is in life you want to achieve. Don't be a pessimist, right? You want to elaborate more on that? Positive thinking.
I put get out of the poor and broke mindset. So stop doing things that broke people do. What I mean by that is stop living for the weekend.
Right.
Stop trying to look rich instead of actually be rich. And remember, it's a mindset. We covered that in a different video. Some ways that you can do this is by waking up earlier. Everybody has 24 hours in a day. So maybe if you wake up a little bit earlier, you can get more done, be more productive.
True.
And then get a better circle of people.
True.
Be that friends or family. You want to hang out with people who are uplifting to you, who encourage you and push you toward your goals instead of holding you back.
And if you can't find them people, just be solo like Ro, man. Seriously, because sometimes, I'm not the type that gotta have somebody around me, man. To be honest, I get a lot done when it's just me. I think better. I'm more focused about my goals. Right. Just in that meditative state, which is what we're about to get into on the next one. But Just know that, like, don't always feel like you gotta be with somebody. Like, sometimes the wrong people, man, that's what hold a lot of people back from achieving goals, because they hang around losers.
Right.
So evaluate your friends. You know what I'm saying? If they are losers, man, love them from a distance. You know what I'm saying? So okay, let's talk about some more, guys. Mindset goals for 2024. Gift number 10, which is the second one pertaining to mindset goals, self-reflection. Okay. So dedicate time for self-reflection to understand personal values, goals, and areas for improvement. Also try meditation, what I just touched on a minute ago. So meditate on the things you want, right? Visualize you having the things you want and how it makes you feel emotionally to have, okay? So that's important. That's something I actually do almost every morning when I wake up. I lay in the bed, first just giving praise that I actually woke up, that tells me going not through with me when I wake up when I make it to the next day. Okay, I got another opportunity in life, right? So I'll lay there, I'll give my praises, I'll lay there, and we usually listen to Rain on a Bose speaker that we have, or a JBL speaker. That's like another form of meditation at night. Like, just, it soothes the mind. It kind of, turns off all the other noises that you may hear in your home, like your ceiling fan, your air conditioner, I don't know. Outside noises. Yeah. If you live in a city where there's dogs or traffic.
Or trains.
Trains, you know what I'm saying? So have some type of meditation, soft noise in the background playing. You'll be surprised what it can do for you. It does wonders for us when we're sleeping at night, for sure. But also in the morning, it just kind of helps me meditate and just think about the things in life that I want to, like, why am I waking up? Well, that's what I ask myself sometimes. Why am I waking up today? What's the goals? What am I doing today? What am I going to do for my health today? What am I going to do for my fitness today? What am I going to do for my finances? What am I going to do for my relationship? What am I going to do for y'all? What am I going to do for the people? How am I going to help somebody today? All these different things. What am I going to do for my spirituality today, right? All these things, just kind of sit there, take 5-10 minutes out your day, do that. It's going to do wonders for you, right? Self-reflection.
Right.
Anything else you want to say on that? Okay.
You did it all.
There we go. All right, guys. So number 11, which is the third gift pertaining to mindset, is going to be focus on solutions. Okay. So shift focus from problems to solutions, fostering a proactive and problem-solving mindset. Okay. We talked about this in the past on another episode that we've done. I can't remember which one, but we talked about energy, right? So anytime there's a problem, there's almost 9 times out of 10 a solution to the problem, right?
Right.
So most of the time, people want to put energy, time on the problem, okay? But check this out, guys. It's the same energy that you can give to the solution, okay? So
it is.
Identify the problem. Let's talk about it. Let's identify it. Let's both understand what the problem is or was. Now let's talk about how we're going to solve it. And if probable, if possibly, how can we make sure that this problem doesn't occur again? So we're not having the same problem over and over again.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So talk about it. What else? You got anything else you want to say on that?
So my old boss, Alex Seal, from the TPE.
What's up, man?
From the TPE podcast. He used to say, don't even bring me an issue unless you have an idea of a solution, because then it's just a complaint.
I like
so
that. I like
rather
that.
than spending all your energy and your time on complaining, because nobody likes to be around complainers, what are you going to do to solve the problem? You may not have the exact answer, but at least you came with a possible solution.
That's real. So, I like that. Yeah. So that's basically, focusing on solutions, guys. That's your gift, the third gift to mindset for 2024, right? So we got one more for y'all. Possibly one more bonus. I got a bonus one for them. Okay, so check it out. Gift number 12, mindset related goals for 2024 is going to be continuous learning. Okay, so embrace a lifelong learning mindset, right? Seeking opportunities to acquire new skills and knowledge. So let's talk about that for a second. So you want to focus on learning continuously in life. Right? Like what you currently know right now is not all you should know for the remainder of your days. I try to always learn something new every day. I don't care what it's about. Anything, just something new. Preferably something that's gonna bring me value.
Right.
Not new like, oh, you know, you heard what so and so did, like a celebrity.
Yeah.
That's irrelevant. I'm not talking about that, guys. I'm talking about something that's gonna bring value to your life, right?
Yeah.
That's gonna empower you to do better than where you're currently at in life, right? So you want to definitely have that type of mindset. Look for opportunities, right? There's opportunities all around you. Like literally, you'd be surprised that there's so many opportunities you just pass up every single day. I mean, like the stock market is an example. There's so many like great opportunities on the stock market right now that people are passing up on. Right. Like the stock market is up. I think like if you look at the S&P, I think it's what 20-30% give or take. I don't know. I just know it's up. I can't tell you the exact numbers up right now, but it's up, guys. Mm-hmm. So imagine if you invested all year in the stock market, you'll be up that much more, right? That's just an example, by the way. Real estate. I mean, I know right now this probably isn't the best time to purchase real estate simply because of the mortgage rates. However,
it's coming.
It will be a time.
You can be educating yourself.
There you go.
This time period.
You took the words right out of my mouth. So that's another reason why we're gonna start real estate as a topic of discussion, because right now, yeah, we talked about like the rates are high. So while the rates are high, let's get educated on what we're gonna do when the rates come back down, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna give y'all some game on that. So just stay tuned, right? Mm-hmm. And then of course acquire new skills and knowledge. So like this could be a new skill for us. Like we're not, well, I guess now we are kind of considered content creators, right? But before this was like going into 2023, this wasn't a skill we had acquired. Like we just learned as we went.
Right.
And we're getting better and better at it. And again, we do this for multiple reasons. Many spinning plates going on with this, guys. I mean, obviously we want to help. That's the whole reason of doing it. We want to help the viewing audience. Mm-hmm. But this also helps us. This also gives us quality time. Mm-hmm. This is something we can look back and reflect on in our later days through our journey and see our growth. It's doing a lot of things, right? So just think of the new skills that you can acquire. Mm-hmm. And then also, knowledge is power, guys. But knowledge without taking any action behind it is kind of worthless.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Yeah, so just remember that as well. Anything else you want to speak on about continuous learning? Any more notes?
I mean, for some reason, The Richest Man in Babylon was coming to mind.
That's the one, guys. Richest Man in Babylon.
Yeah, by
George Clason, The Richest Man in Babylon. This book
was like in the
$9.99.
Oh. And it was written a long time ago, like in the 20s.
Look, man, this book, let me show y'all. Look, I rewrote the book. When I read books, this is what I do.
Take notes.
See what I'm saying? I didn't rewrote the book. These are notes that I've literally taken while I was reading this book. Back in, I don't even know. But instead of me having to reread the book, I can just kind of reread my notes. However, this helps me retain the book a lot better as well, right? Mm-hmm. But this book, guys, it's a book of parables, relevant to a lot of the things that people are dealing with today pertaining to finances, how to build and grow their wealth, mindset. Yeah. Great read, guys. Y'all should definitely get this. It's $10, man. Right. This would be a great gift for somebody or yourself. So, $10, guys.
But in that book, it says something about opportunity. Like, basically, if you're seeking opportunity will find you.
Lady Luck. Mm-hmm. Lady Luck likes somebody who seeks her, right? That's Lady Luck. Basically what the book is saying that when you seek opportunity, Lady Luck finds you. Something like that, right? Yeah. So guys, look, that's all y'all gifts, but I got a little bonus one that I'm gonna pull out from under the, tree for y'all.
Okay.
Let's talk about sacrifices, right? So sacrifices, guys, let's talk about it. Make some sacrifices for 2024. A lot of the stuff we touched on today is going to involve sacrifice, right? We've done sacrificing, right? We've done several forms of it,
It's not something that feels good in the moment.
It's not supposed to, though.
Yes,
right.
But it pays off tremendously.
It does. So dieting is a form of sacrifice. Working out, it's a sacrifice. Cutting back on certain expenses, sacrifice. Unnecessary things, sacrifice, right? Even some of you guys where y'all live, let me tell y'all, man. Listen to me. I've had 2 different homes that I've own that I've sold. This place where we are right now, we're renting. But hear me out. We have equity, crazy amounts of equity in property that we own that pays us a cash flow. Okay. So I say all that to say you should own some real estate, but you don't have to own the real estate you live in.
Right.
All right. We're going to dive more into that topic when we talk about real estate investing. But here's the thing. So some of you out there that may own too much house, look, man, make the sacrifice. If it's preferably if it's holding you back from being able to tap into all the other categories in life that are just as important as your housing and expense, right? If not more important.
I was about to say.
Right? So if you have a huge chunk of your earnings going to just that expense, like let's say more than 30%, man, look, you might have too much home, okay? So consider making a sacrifice. Downsize, sell the house, take the equity, reinvest it, move on, okay? Again, this doesn't mean it's gonna be your last residence.
I mean, living expenses and taxes are normally your highest expenses.
They are.
So if you can sacrifice in those areas, not so much taxes, there's usually not a lot around
You gotta learn how to mitigate taxes.
Yeah,
I got a
but
book on that too.
living expenses is something that you can definitely sacrifice. So if you have the option to get a roommate or live at home with your parents, I mean, just depending on your situation, everybody is different.
Yeah.
But definitely downsize. Everybody is able to downsize. You don't need as much.
All these things are just to make you better and perform as a better individual, guys. That's all we're saying. We're not telling you to do these things. Right.
We're not saying that you can never have these things that you desire to have, but right now is grind time.
That's it.
So
just understand sometimes you got to make sacrifices. That's okay. We're making sacrifices, but it's all to make a better future, right? That's the intent. It's not making a sacrifice because this is where I want to stay. Absolutely not. Making a sacrifice right now because this is where I don't want to stay.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying? So that's a little bonus gift for y'all, right? All right, so homework. Tell them about their homework. Before we leave, we got to give y'all some homework like we always do. Give it to them.
Okay, so this episode was all about New Year's resolutions, leveling up your marriage, money, and mindset.
Yeah.
So your homework is to list out the ways that you plan on making 2024 a better year for yourself and then execute a plan.
That's it, guys. Write it out. Get the book, get the pad. We're not going to type it in the phones. Get a pen and pad like Hershey did. Write it down, everything we touched on today. Rewatch this video if you need to. Get it jotted down and execute for 2024, right? We already got our goals upstairs ready to go. We're ready to execute. I can't wait for the new year so we can get these goals flowing. You know what I'm saying? So, Merry Christmas, guys. We hope y'all had a great Christmas and we hope y'all have a happy new year. And we're looking forward to seeing y'all next year in 2024. Marriage, money, and mindset. We're going to be here. We hope y'all are here too. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe. Share this video with a friend, a family member. Like the channel. Anything else you want to say before we leave?
No, just join the family. We're glad to have y'all.
There you go, guys. Appreciate y'all. Y'all take care till next week.
Peace.